Chapter 4 Lucky to be Invited. There was nothing in the mail for me for days. Then there was something. I could hardly believe it. It was addressed to Mr. Alvin Ho, but it was pink. Invitations to duke it out at a birthday party that was more like a war than a party would not be pink. TV static filled my brain. I read it out loud. What? Please come to my birthday tea party. When? First Saturday in November at 2 p.m. Where? My house. Why? Fun, food, prizes. How? RSVP. Who? Flea. Oops. How could so many stars and a hairball have gotten it so wrong? How nice, said my mom. Nice? At a boys' party, you duke it out. At a girls' party, you dress up fancy and act strange. Tea parties are especially delightful, said my mom. You'll get to eat finger sandwiches and scones and drink tea. Finger sandwiches? I curled my fingers out of sight. Do I have to go? I asked. Why wouldn't you want to go, dear? My mom asked. Sophie's a good friend to you. You mean she's his girlfriend? Calvin yelled from the living room. It was after school and he was battling to the death with Annabelle in a video game when he should have been working on his 4th grade science fair project. She is not, I shouted. Is too. Is not. Is too. Is not. That's enough, boys, said my mom. Alvin's lucky to be invited. That's right, chimed in Annabelle. Birthday parties are fun. Birthday parties are scary, especially a girl's birthday party. Anything can happen. You might be dressed for bowling, but everyone else is dressed for swimming. You could get mistaken for the piñata, or worse, the donkey for the pin the tail game. Someone might say hello and expect you to say hello back. You could break a window. You could eat too much cake. You could throw up. If I had to go to a birthday party, I'd much rather be going to a boys, settlers, and Indians party. It would be all-out war with no chance of girls. I'll take you shopping and we can pick out something nice for her, said my mom, smiling. We haven't done a mom and son outing in a long time. Wouldn't that be special? Special? I'm allergic to shopping. Whenever we go shopping, my dad and Calvin and I sit like 3 lobsters in a pot waiting for the ladies to try on clothes. Why do they have to try on everything anyway? Look at me and Calvin. We don't know what we're going to wear until we get up in the morning and our clothes practically jump on us and we look just fine. The only good thing about shopping is that if I don't cry too much, I get a treat for being a patient little gentleman. Usually I'll pick an ice cream cone or a new Matchbox car or an action figure with movable parts. I blinked. That's it. If I agree to go to Flea's party and I go shopping and I'm a patient gentleman in waiting, I could ask for the deluxe Indian chief outfit instead of an ice cream cone. And once I get my deluxe Indian chief outfit, complete with bow and arrow and the feather headdress that makes you look like a giant bird, Hobson will be sure to invite me to his party. My heart skipped a beat. Okay, I said quickly, I'll go. My mom wrapped her soft arms around me and pulled me close. I love it when she does that. I imagine that the deluxe feather headdress wrapping around my head and falling down my back would feel just as nice. Alvin's going to a girls' party, I heard Calvin singing from the living room. Alvin's going to a girls' party. La, 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 sang Annabelle. Bam, 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 went the video game. I ran to my room. I closed the door. I sifted through the rubble and found my notebook. Then I sat in the golden sunbeam coming through my window and made a list. I didn't want to forget anything. Things to do. Go shopping with my mom. Buy something for Flea. Get my new deluxe Indian outfit. Eat breakfast in my new deluxe Indian outfit. Go to school in my new deluxe Indian outfit. Walk down the street in my new deluxe Indian outfit. Sleep in my new deluxe Indian outfit. Play settlers and Indians with the gang. Go to Hobson's party in my new deluxe Indian outfit. I stopped. I remembered something I'd heard about girls' parties. There are always cupcakes. I love cupcakes, so I added, eat cupcakes. I looked at the pink invitation in my hand. The sun was warm on my back. Why didn't I get an invitation from Hobson? I blinked. A tear plopped onto my list, then another. Then I cried my eyes out. Later that night, I told Calvin all about the cosmic mistake. That's too bad, said Calvin. He was very sympathetic, not like he is during the day when he's wide awake. Have you ever been to a girls' party? I asked. Yup, said Calvin. Twice. What's it like? I asked. We were tucked in our beds waiting for our dreams to begin. It's the best time to talk to Calvin. He's actually paying attention, like at the cinema when the previews are over and we're just waiting for the real movie to start. You get to eat cupcakes, said Calvin. What else? There'll be lots of girls, said Calvin. What else? The scariest thing is that you have to have special manners, said Calvin. Like what? Not really sure, said Calvin. It's like a secret code or something. You have to know which fork to use for cake and how to pick up the sugar with fancy tweezers and how to sip your tea with your pinky up and how to hold the saucer thing when you spit it out. Oh, I said. If you don't know all that, Calvin added solemnly, they'll ship you out to sea. Out to sea? What else? I asked. You could be the only boy. The only boy? I said. Yep, said Calvin. It's a girls' party, isn't it? I breathed in. I breathed out. I didn't feel so good. Anything else? I asked. Silence. Cal? The problem with talking to Calvin when we're both in bed is that he's on very low battery and I'm on AC/DC current. It's a great time to get advice from him, but you have to do it fast. Once he's in shut-off mode, there's no telling whether he's talking to you or talking in his dreams. Cal! I shouted. I turned on my flashlight. Yep, said Calvin, turning over. How am I ever going to survive a girls' party? I wailed. Said Calvin. Calvin! I screamed again, but it was too late. Calvin was fast asleep.